Start by learning the hotspots for rigging. They are shown on the left. They are organized from forward to aft, starting with the foredeck, explaining them one at a time. They are organized from forward to aft. Foredeck, midship, cabin, stern. Foredeck riggings are shown forward to aft. The spinnaker line is run from port. It runs forward of the pulput and forestay. Now slightly aft. The pulley on the bow deck controls the action of the spin downhaul sheet. The bitter end of the downhaul runs from the spin pole, which we will see soon enough, down to the deck, then through the pulley, and finally backward aft to its cleat above the companionway. It runs this way because the shackle of this sheet would not fit through the pulley if run forward from the companionway. Mast ring. The mast ring is situated on the forward aspect of the mast. Between races, the ring holds or stores the spin halyard and topping lift. Rigging for the race, these lines are deployed from here. Also, the spin pole, we will soon show, is attached to the ring, as the pole is expected to be rigged such that it lies parallel to the deck. It is situated about the height of Tom's chin. He is 6 feet tall, so in the neighborhood of 5 feet. If you find the ring lower than this, simply use the track it is on to raise it higher. Midship's riggings, which are run at the level of the companionway. They are shown from port to starboard. Port, upper cockpit deck. Above the companionway, starboard, upper cockpit deck. These are the detailed riggings for port upper cockpit deck. Port rail, spinnaker pulley and cam cleat, tweaker housing and cam cleat. The port rail is the temporary holding place for shackles on the rail. Spinnaker lines are kept tidy by parking them on the rail here. These include the port spin line shown here and the starboard spin line and spin halyard. Spinnaker pulley and cam cleat. The pulley has a ratchet. Passing the sheet correctly through the pulley from inboard to reach the cam cleat, the pulley will make a ratchet sound. If not, the pulley is backward. The line is hard to pull, so flip the pulley and try passing the sheet again. Here is the spinnaker sheet cleat.
It comes from the back forward and it goes through this forward block. Yeah, this should have a noise.
Okay, great.
And you'll notice that it has a noise in one direction and not the other.
Okay, great.
And I always test which is which, because sometimes it's upside down and it's making a noise in the other direction.
Beautiful.
That's a ratchet that's working against you. You can't tell this by the video, but it's very hard to pull here and it's really easy to pull there. So I'm gonna flip it over and make it, when it's clicking, it's super easy, which means that it's easy for the crew person to pull it in. And when I'm going the other way, it's really hard. There's a lot of friction in this. It means that the spin will have a difficult time pulling against the crew, whereas the crew will have an easy time pulling against the spin, which is nice. I want your crew to have mechanical advantage. And that's more or less that.
Furler, just to know it is here. The line is placed below any spinnaker line. Tweaker housing and cam cleat. Tweaker is passed from outboard of its housing inboard to its cleat. In this way, the eye of the tweaker is stationed outboard. Tie a barrel knot so you don't lose the line.
Take it from the outside in, and then I'll come. Tweaker eye is here, ready to accept. Spinnaker line, we'll go through it, and we can control the height of the spinnaker line.
The eye goes below and outside the rail.
Correct.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and then I just drop it, and it'll hang out down there for a while.
Beautiful.
The end of the tweaker gets a stopper knot, because we don't want to lose it.
Midships above the companionway. Here are the cam and clutch cleats. These hold lines which control the spinnaker pole. Topping lift raises the height of the spin pole. Pull downhaul lowers the height of the spin pole. Also the spin halyard which raises the spinnaker. Midship starboard upper cockpit deck. The spinnaker pulley and cam cleat. Tweaker housing and cam cleat. Viewing the starboard upper cockpit deck, the tweaker passes through this housing, outboard to inboard, just like on the port side, to reach the cam cleat, and a stopper knot is tied. This pulley receives the spin sheet from aft. After passing through, it reaches the cam cleat. Cabin contains the spinnaker lines, spinnaker bag, spinnaker pole. Spinnaker lines are hanging from port side cabin. There are 5. 2 spinnaker lines, they are orange. 2 tweaker lines, blue, with an eye. Downhaul is gray. Note, the Cunningham may also be referred to as a downhaul, so to avoid the confusion, call the Cunningham by its name and spinnaker downhaul as downhaul. Get the spinnaker bag from deep inside the cabin. While you are there, get the spinnaker pole. As you remove it from the cabin, be careful not to hit a crew member with the end. Attach the pole to the starboard stanchion base. Finally, stern. Port and starboard are pulleys which redirect the spin sheet forward to midships. Okay, we're aft now, and here's a block, and I think this block has a ratchet or not?
This should not have a ratchet.
Okay, and so then it goes from underneath the rail inboard. There's the animation.
Line will come in from outside and it'll go up inside.
Forward. And the same thing on the other side, hidden by the pillow.
Another block here. The spin line will come in from outside and go up on the inside to the forward
Perfect.
block.